Okay, let's start. So, so yeah, we were discussing about pipelines right last time. Let's continue from there. What we did so far is we have created a pipeline script and it's doing the task whatever we mentioned, correct? So it's all good. I mean, it's all fine. The pipeline is working fine, no issues with the pipeline. And I got a new scenario, you know, saying that a developer came to me and he said like, hey, I have a new branch now. I want to create a pipeline for that because this generally happens. Let's say we have usually we follow the branching strategy, and if any developer, whatever the changes they want to merge to the main branch, they want to release to production, they'll go through this strategy. They'll create their own branch first, they'll merge to some branch. From there, with multiple kinds of testings, it will come to production environment. That's how usually the strategy is. So, and of course, as I mentioned, right, so it will come through phase by phase, I mean through strategies, managing strategies. They need pipelines. Why? Because whatever the testing we do, building everything, we're keeping in the pipeline script, right? We don't want to do manually. We want to do automatic, so through pipelines. And here our scenario is we have already a pipeline, but it's pointing to, let's say, main branch where our production pipeline happens. So now he created his own branch. So now we can't change this, right? We can't change the pipeline existing one. We can't change the branch simply, and we can't point to the developer branch, which is not a good approach because we are doing manually. That is not a good approach. Another way is you can add a branch like this, but it will take only one branch at a time. Let's say if I gave test here as an example, it will check out main branch code and test branch code. It means it will override. So it won't work. Now what we have to do is simple. We have to create another pipeline pointing to that branch, whatever the developer has created. And in that branch, we'll keep the Jenkins file because we want to run the pipeline, right? Obviously, so Jenkins file is required. So this is fine. It's okay. So we create a new pipeline and developer is using it. Now, similar case, another developer came. We want to do the repeat the same thing. We have separate branch for his changes, whatever the changes he did, and we want to create a new pipeline. Again, creating a job pointing to the branch. So like that, let's imagine there are hundred branches. Usually, we don't keep 100 branches in general anywhere. Sometimes it will be, but not in regular cases. So if we have 100 branches means you need to have 100 pipelines, correct? Each pipeline pointing to specific branch. So that's the scenario. But the question is it feasible solution to have 100 pipelines just for one repository? Just one repository. Let's say this 100 branches are there, like this developer release something, feature class, something, whatever it is. Is it good practice to have 100 pipelines for each and every, I mean, for 100 branches? No. Why no? I mean, you can do it, obviously, but again, you're doing it manual, right? Every time you're creating, I mean, you have 100 pipelines means you've all created them manually 100 times for each and every branch, which is not good. So what I need to do? Is there anything to that? So pipeline script. So I have already. Sorry, am I voice audible? I mean, am I clear? Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Sorry.
yes.
Yes, yes.
So we have written the pipeline script. We have created a job. What more can we do for this? That's the maximum. I mean, we cannot cross more than that. There is nothing, to do about this. But we can do a small change for this pipeline script where we can handle this situation, whatever situation I told. So there is one job type called multi-branch pipeline. Let's create a pipeline, I mean job. So you see there is something called multi-branch pipeline. See here. Okay, let's give a name, new workflow. Let's say select multi-branch pipeline. See, it's the definition itself is here. Creates set of pipeline projects according to the detected branches in one source code repository in SM repository. To keep it simple, I would say in one line, like when you use when you create a multi-branch pipeline, what it will do is it will scan your repository, your Git repository. Let's say if you give this URL, repo URL, it will scan it, and no matter how many branches are there in your repository, it will create pipeline jobs for all of them. Let's say in my case, I have three branches, right? Master, develop, and release. It will create three pipelines automatically. We don't need to do it manually. Let's say I created one more branch. It will automatically create one more job, new job, based on the branch name, whatever the name I give. The only thing we need to make sure is in any branch, the Jenkins file should be present. The pipeline script should be present. If the pipeline script is present, then it will create the branch. I mean, it will create the pipeline based on the branch. Let's say if there is no pipeline script is present in the branch, it will ignore the branch. That's it. So instead of like in general pipeline scenario job, we can point to only one branch in pipeline, each pipeline. So if we have multiple branches, we have to have, we need to create multiple pipeline projects, multiple pipeline jobs based on the branch for each and every branch. But in multi-branch pipeline, this multi-branch pipeline automatically creates pipeline jobs. It will create pipeline job only. Whatever we have pipeline job, right? It will create the same thing based on the branch automatically. We don't need to do it manually. All we have to make sure is within the branch, the Jenkins file, I mean the pipeline script should be exist. That's it. So hope it's clear. Let's create it. You'll understand. See, I'm selecting multi-branch. Click OK. It'll ask you obviously the repo. Display name, it's not required. I mean, description you can give. Branch source. Where is yours? Git. Where is it? Yeah. Git repository is this. Sorry. Credentials are not required because it's a public repo. And see behaviors by default something called discover branches. Discover branches is the one. This option what it will do is it will try to scan the branch repository. Okay, this is a Git repository. He gave something sample Python app. It will scan it. It will filter all the branches. Okay, it found maybe let's say 10 branches. Now what it will do is, okay, I got 10 branches. Out of these, how many branches have Jenkins 5? I mean the pipeline script. Let's out of 10, maybe two have the pipeline script. So it will create two pipeline jobs. If it's out of 10, only one job is have the pipeline script, it will create one. So like that. So this discover branches, if it is not there, by default, let's say you can simply click on this discover branches like this. So you can add like this. And there is something called project property strategy. So here what's happening is you can add a branch name here. So what happens is like if you want to pass a different property, you can add a let's say test branch as an example, add a property. So you can pass some parameter to the branch. Anything, let's say property specifically for that. For this branch, it will apply. Anything. So let's say you don't want, just simply remove it. Where is it? All branches get the same properties. So now this is the source, I mean Git source. It will look into these branches and it will try to discover the branches. The branches will be discovered and created based on the Jenkins script, I mean the Jenkins file, pipeline script. And of course, let's say scenario, your pipeline script name is different. Maybe let's say it's not Jenkins file, it's script something, whatever the name. You can give it here, see the script path. You can give it here. So, but one more thing here. Let's say in main branch, my pipeline script name is Jenkins file. In another branch, my pipeline script name is some test something. It does not work like that. You have to follow one thing. You have to follow one common name for all the branches. Usually, everyone will follow that. Why? Because do you remember we raised a pull request and we merged changes from one branch to another branch? When we merge one branch to another branch, if the pipeline, the file names are different, it thinks as like a new file, so it won't work. So that's why they'll keep it the same name. In our case, Jenkins file, it's a common property, sorry, common name. And in my repository, I have three branches. Main, main have Jenkins file, develop. I created just few minutes ago. You can see it should have um, still slow. Okay, but that's okay. It has these branches have uh, Jenkins files. I mean the pipeline script. So now what it will do is it will create three pipelines based on the branch names. What is the branch name? Release, develop, like this. See, in the release branch, I have Jenkins file. In the develop, I have Jenkins file. Now what it will do if I save the job? It will go to this repository, scan the branch, discover the branch. It will scan the repository to find the branches and create pipeline jobs for each and every branch based on the branch name. And this is the file I gave. I just gave the file default file. These are normal settings. Now if I save it, you'll figure out. See scanning, scan multi-branch pipeline log. Let's scan. It's loading. See, it's going to this repository. See, checking branches, checking branch develop. It found the develop Jenkins file found. Met criteria. This is the requirement. Successfully built for branch develop. Checking branch main. Jenkins file found. Met criteria. Checking branch release. See, propose processing three branches. As obviously I have three branches. In those three branches, I have three pipeline scripts. I mean, so it's created. Of course, it will fail, but don't worry about that. Now, if I go here, this is my multi-branch pipeline. Click on that. Sorry, click on that. See, you will see three branches, three pipelines. You simply click on that. Just normal job, pipeline job. Failure reason will be obviously Sonar Cube. I am not running it. See, fail to connect. It's not started, but that's okay. That's not the case now. It's just a pipeline job. See,
Uh, But anyway, we
here we
define
mentioned
the branch in the Jenkins
here
pipeline file, right?
in the pipeline script.
Git
You meant to
checkout
say.
from this point. Like
So in the pipeline script,
they're
I'll
right.
I'll tell the scenario later in maybe another. No, let's stop this first. Let's imagine we mentioned the branch name. Let's take that the pipeline script we mentioned the branch. That's okay. Let's keep it like that. I'll tell you. It's separate topic. Once this class is done, I'll tell you. Don't worry. So see, like that branch is created. Let's say I'll create one more branch maybe. Maybe something. Sorry, maybe something like feature. Usually like this feature slash Jira something 456 ticket name slash test. I'm just creating a branch. And of course, I create by default Jenkins file is there. If I go to just simply refresh the page, try once, or you can see scan multi-branch pipeline option is there. What it will do is it will scan the repository and refresh. See, automatically job is created, and automatically it will start for the first time, obviously. So it will fail. That's okay. It's common. Let's say I'll create one more branch, but I don't. I'll delete the Jenkins file. Let's see. Let's say test branch. Hmm. Test branch I'll create. Oh, sorry. Why? Is it stuck? No, no, no. That's it. That's fine.
Your
My
your
master branch
master
is on that.
branches feature.
I'm just creating a new branch out of this one, but yeah, it is slow. That's okay. So now I'll create a new branch, maybe test. Shit. Let's go to main. Sorry, sorry, the branch already exists. Oh yeah, sorry, test created, but so in the test branch, I'll delete the Jenkins file. Let's see. Where is it? Yeah, I think delete file. Let me delete commit. Why? It was good. Yeah, delete Jenkins file. I'm just deleting the Jenkins file. So now in the test branch, there is no pipeline script, correct? You can see here, right? Now what should if let's go to scan. Let's scan now. Let's refresh. There won't be any job. You can click on the log also. It will show you the log. See, checking test branch. Jenkins file not found. Does not meet criteria, so it does not do anything. Only if the Jenkins file, I mean the pipeline script exists in that particular branch, then only the pipeline job will be created for that branch. If there is no script, no pipeline job. Let's create a file. Maybe let's copy from another branch. Add a file. The file name should be Jenkins file, obviously. That's what because we gave. Just for today, please work. Tomorrow onwards, we have Wi-Fi. But today, yeah, I'm connected to mobile. Oh yes, Jenkins file. I'm just copying. Content is commit changes. So now I created a Jenkins file, right? Now I scan it. What should happen is it will create new pipeline job based on the test. See, it's came. That's how it works. Obviously, so that's okay. Now, so yeah, for until now, is it clear? What is multi-branch pipeline? How it works? Now, how it creates jobs? Is it clear? Any doubt so far? Let's move.
Yes,
Y-
You may get a
Gaurav.
doubt.
Yes.
Mm.
See, we have usually when we create a pipeline job or freestyle job, we have GitHub triggers, right? Correct. That will trigger whenever there is a change automatically. But this is multi-branch pipeline. How this will work? Because there are multiple branches, sorry, multiple branches obviously, and multiple pipelines based on the branch within a single job, within a single multi-branch pipeline. How this will trigger? You know how this will trigger? Let's try this. So test branch. Okay, this is a test branch. Any branch, take whatever the branch. Let it open. Is GitHub slow or something? So, no, that's okay. Let's go to develop branch here. Maybe this one. I'll change something just for testing. Test something, whatever it is. I know it's wrong, but yeah, let's do it. No problem. We're not testing some rookie now. I tested. Now let's raise it. Right, I updated the change rate. Let's see whether it is. Is it triggered? No, the job is not triggered. So just one time. Now let's raise a pull request. Develop have obviously. I'll raise a PR. Okay, create a PR. Oh, we didn't add any book. That's okay. Let's see. So now what happens is, if we have added a webhook, our Jenkins web, I mean, sorry, our GitHub webhook, whenever we raise a pull request in the multi-branch, when we are using multi-branch pipeline, that branch will get triggered automatically. But now it won't work because we don't have a webhook added. I forgot that. But yeah, that's usually what happens. What happens is, let's say I'm raised a PR from develop to main, right? Because I have changes in develop. That's why I raised a PR. I want to merge to main. When you raise a PR, develop branch will start triggering when you have configured the web. Got it? But now it won't work obviously. So that's how it will trigger automatically. Whenever you raise a PR, it will trigger. So that's how usually it works. Multi-branch pipelines. So just we don't need to do anything. I mean, one thing we need to do, the basic thing you need to do is we have to make sure the pipeline script is exists in the branches which you want to create the pipeline script, pipeline job. Sorry. So only if the script exists, the job will be present. If the script does not exist in the branch, your job won't be created. Let's see now. Maybe I have five things, right? Five jobs because I have five Jenkins files. Let's go to one branch. Let's delete it. Let's delete the pipeline script. Let's try if Jenkins delete the job or not. Let's try that. Let's say I go to release branch and I'll delete the pipeline script. Let's see if I scan, it should this should be not there, right? This should not be present because there is no Jenkins file. Let's try whether it will work or not. But yeah, I should open release branch. Jenkins file delete. I deleted it. It's not there. Yeah, I can see. Let's go here. Scan. See, there is a job. It's gone. Automatically, it's deleted also. If there is no script present, pipeline script. That's how it works usually. Hope it's clear so far. Any doubts so far? Sorry. All right. Let's
No.
go to the next topic. I mean, the same topic. Someone asked me a doubt, saying that, hey, I have multiple branches, but in the branch, sorry, in the pipeline script, we have mentioned which branch to check out, correct? That is that a question? So let's imagine now I have five branches, and in each branch, pipeline script is there.
Yeah, yes, correct.
But I usually we mention the branch name, which branch to check out. But what is the point of that? I mean, we don't want like that. If, let's say develop pipeline, develop branch should check out. If the release branch code should check out the Jenkins. So what generally everyone do is we do not hard code the branch name here. We do not hard code the branch name. Branch name, it will be taken by Jenkins itself based on the pipelines. That change we'll do actually. So what happens is, so we do not mention branch name anywhere because, and one thing I want to tell you before, one thing I want to say is the pipeline script is same, one pipeline script. The pipeline script won't change also. So let's say we have 10 branches. The pipeline script will be same in each and every branch. Why? Because we'll be merging the branches. If the different pipeline scripts are there for each and every branch, how we can merge it? It will throw issues. I mean, so we'll be using single pipeline script with variables, with parameters, so that nothing will be, sorry, nothing will be static. not even branch, not even if any other requirements are there specific to branch, that also we don't keep it. Why? Because we'll be merging the branch, so we'll be using one pipeline script for all the branches and including the branch name also. So when we merge, it will automatically merge because there are no, you know, no, sorry, there is no separate pipelines for each and every branch. So in this scenario also same. Of course, you repo is same, right? Obviously that won't change, but this branch will change. So this branch will change. We have to keep it like that. Even in normal pipeline job also, when you create a pipeline job, you don't just give. Let's say, let's go to our example scenario here. Let's take a what is that workflow? Let's say this is our pipeline, right? We have defined the script. We have defined. We're pointing to current main branch here, but usually we define the branch, right? We don't define like that because we pass variables. We pass variables to the branch that it should take the branch name based on the sorry, based on the branch whatever we checked on. The pipeline will take based on the branch. So that based on the variables and parameters we pass it. Let's say as an example, let's say it. So now this is a static one, correct? We don't want it. Sorry, that's what we have discussed. What we do is env,
Yes.
correct? Env dot branch underscore name. We do like this. So now what happens? It means there is a variable called branch name and it will take the branch. How it will take? So we have to define that. So based on, as I mentioned, right, based on the variable environment, env means obviously environment variable. So based on the environment variable, so the branch name will be taken. So let's say this works in different scenarios. So let's say mm, a scenario like based on the branch, I want to do the task. Let's say for usually what happens is develop branch. Let's say if develop branch, uh, if the I mean the branch is developed, execute sonar analysis as a condition. If the branch is master, don't do sonar analysis because we don't test a master, obviously, right? So like that. That condition also you'll be adding. So how do you do that? If condition will add, let's say, let's add here maybe after step as in, let's say if en sorry env dot branch name main. So what we do, yeah, do this task, whatever the mention I mentioned. Again, this will be present like this. It will take it. This will take the current branch. You can whatever the pipeline is there. So like this also you can define conditional wise. I mean, so what happens here is based on the environment variable, it will check out the branch code. Of course, this won't change, right? Let's say let's remove the condition. Let's not confuse you. Now this is my pipeline. This pipeline will be same in everywhere. Let's merge it. Let's merge it to other branches also. Come on, save. The right time it would work. Yeah, it would. So yeah. So now this is the code. Let's get to. Hmm, I want to in develop, right? Sorry, did I? Yeah, compare and pull request. I'll do this too. Mm, main. develop to main. I mean, I'm just merging to main from develop to main. The changes, let's view pull request. It'll check merge it, blah blah. Usually this is how they usually merge. So now main branch pipeline script and develop is same. That's how every branch, not just main and develop. In every branch it will be same. Let's say this is main. Sorry, this is main. Yeah. Now let's build the job, whether it will, this will work or not. Let's refresh it. Let's build the main branch. But for the first time, what branch it took? It scanned all the branches and it took the main branch. Correct? Let's run now. Which branch it will take? But let's see the configuration first, just to make sure that is there branch mentioned anywhere. See, nowhere mentioned. Display name main. This is job name. Nowhere it's mentioned. See. Now let's build the job. To started. Blah blah. Whatever it is. This is fine. This is fine. Where is the branch name? Wait. Could not find it. Where is the branch name? I added the wrong one. So yeah, is the correct branch underscore name. Let me change the syntax. Sorry. Where is it? Develop. So it will be. Let me change it. Get branch. Okay. Dollar. Okay. Let's remove this quotes. Yes. Let's try this. Commit to develop. Let's try the develop first. Where is develop? Yes. Let's build. Third. Okay. Did you mean double quotes? We have to add. Come on. Sorry. Let me add the double quotes again. Let's try. Mhm. See which branch it took. I missed the quotes. Obviously, that's my mistake. It took develop, right? Correct. Develop branch. Now let's merge the change to master. Let's see. I'll run the master job, so it should take master. Come on, all these things. Develop branch. I will merge. Able to merge only one change. See, just the double quotes. Create branch, pull request. I mean, I can do the same thing from git merge commands, but again I have to clone it and blah blah something. Not required. Uh, I'll give a commit message is like merging changes from develop regarding pipeline. I just want to do something. Merged. Go to main. This is our thing. I mean our commit. Let's go to master. There is sorry main, not master. Earlier it was master. Now they changed. Not recently. It's been maybe a year or 2 years, I guess. So let's scroll down where it checkout. See, this is our commit message right for main. See, it's checking out main. See how we did not mention anywhere, but how it's checking out. It automatically finds the branch name. There is this script when we use this. I mean, of course, double quotes, not single quotes. So when we use this env dot branch name in multi-branch pipeline, remember that in multi-branch pipeline, it will automatically find the branch name and check out the specific branch based on the pipeline, based on the job name, pipeline name. So if I go to here, I build this, it will check out this branch. If I go to test, it will check out the test branch. So based on the variable. But again, as I mentioned, we did not mention the variable anywhere, right? But it automatically took it. In the multi-branch pipeline, that's the advantage. We don't mention the branch name anywhere in the configuration also. It will automatically check out based on the branch. But in normal pipeline without multi-branch, if you want to pass a branch, you have to define a variable. It won't take. If you simply, let's say, in the normal pipeline, I run this one. Let's try this. Let's maybe create a new job, new item, test 1, 2, 3 something, pipeline job, pipeline script. I paste it here. Sorry, I copied. See, I'm using the env branch name. Let's see whether this will work or not. Will now. See, it's failed. See, null. Branch name is null. In normal pipeline job, it won't work. This env dot branch name because if you're using this normal pipeline job or freestyle job, you have to define the env variable, the branch name env variable. But in multi-branch pipeline, you don't need to define the variable at all. You just use this. It'll automatically fetch the job name for us. So that's how usually this works. So hope this cleared your doubt. Hope this doubt is clear. So that's about pipeline, multi-branch pipeline. I mean, sorry, not pipeline.
Yeah,
So
yes, bro.
everyone use this. That's common because as I told you, right, the scenario. If you are creating hundreds of pipeline jobs, why bother creating them separately? Simply just have a multi-branch pipeline. Let Jenkins create it. Why you bother about creating manually? That's how you do it. That's about the multi-branch pipeline. Got it? Of course, we didn't try the webhook thing. We ran this build a job manually, right? It should run automatically. So when you practice, add a webhook and raise a PR. Let's say develop you want to run, make some changes in develop branch and raise a PR to some other branch, whatever the branch. This job develop job will run. So, but you have to add the webhook. I didn't add the webhook. That's why it didn't run automatically. And apart from that, we have covered this. So yeah, any doubts so far? Any doubts in today's class? Others? Of course, do practice, otherwise you'll forget it.
Mm, no,
Okay. So yeah, that's okay. So tomorrow also we'll have class at same timing,
no doubt.
7
Like,
p.m. Tomorrow morning I'll be traveling, so I won't be available. So tomorrow we'll finish Jenkins. We have a small few, maybe 1 or 2 topics tomorrow. So we'll finish Jenkins by tomorrow. Okay. So that's about today's class. That's about multi-branch pipeline. Do practice. Yeah. Post any doubts in the group. Okay.
okay.
All right, everyone. Have a nice day. Have a nice weekend. Bye.